Greetings, YouTube. Danny Staten here on the Daily Dan blog. Hey, hey, hey. Greetings, YouTube, once again. This is Danny Staten on the Daily Dan blog. I'm taking you back to 1978. I picked up a copy of Fat Albert and the Cosby Kids, number 27 from 1978. It was on my list of comic books that I've been wanting to get. You can find a list of comic books I've been wanting to get on the Fat Comic Book Guy channel. That's right, Daily Dan's other stuff. That's right, YouTube. Just take time to look it up on YouTube. Hell, I'll probably leave a comment off that channel in the comments on this one just to make it easy for you guys to find. I may even pin it. But check it out, Fat Comic Book Guy. If you're into these comic books and you like the comic book stuff I do, you'll love this channel because in the upcoming days on the Fat Comic Book channel, I'll be doing reviews and a lot different way over there because the Fat Comic Book channel is for everyone. There'll be no cussing, no profanity, no bad shit like you can see over here for sure. And so be sure to check out the Fat Comic Book Guy. My new stuff. And now on with the show. Looking at number 27, Fat Albert and the Cosby Kids. Should I put in the Cosby Kids on the little thumbnail thing when I put it? No, I'll just put Fat Albert. Y'all get it, right? So let's bust it up and get the story started. As usual, let's start out with Bill Cosby giving you a word or two of advice and telling you a little something about what's going to go on. And knowing Bill, he's probably telling you about how this guy right here is going to be a pimp in his big long ride. No, I'm just kidding. He ain't talking about pimping. Bill Cosby had to keep it clean because it was Fat Albert and the Cosby Kids. Hey, 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 right? So he's talking about businessmen, and this guy's a big entrepreneur businessman. He's admiring Fat Albert's ingenuity because Fat Albert's being smart. He's got all these little young guys running these lemonade stands all over town. That's right, Info Panels brought to you by the Daily Dan blog. We're going to see Fat Albert hang out with the businessman. We're going to see Fat Albert be an entrepreneur. We're going to see Fat Albert open a bunch of little lemonade stands all over town and have all these little friends running his lemonade stand. Fat Albert pushing his little buggy around, stocking everybody up with some lemons and some water. And got his little guys going on so they can all drink the lemonade. Don't drink the lemonade. Especially don't drink the lemonade if Bill made it. That's right, if Bill made that lemonade, you might find something else in you. Well, we won't go in there. I'm trying to keep it a little bit cleaner. Anyway, he got the kids some push carts. They're all walking around selling lemonade. They all paying Fat Albert. Fat Albert's making buck. He's learning how to be a lemonade pimp. And he learned it all from Bill Cosby. Oh my God, did I say that? And then we get a cartoon for Casper the Friendly Ghost and some little Debbie-looking cake things and fruit pies and whatever. Hey, I remember them. They used to sell them at that dollar store, two for $1. I ate the hell out of them. It's probably one of the reasons I have high blood sugar now. Oh my God. Be sure to check out my friend Pat McCormick over at the Golden Rachel TV. You know, when I do my little live streams on Saturday night, he provides the theme song for that, so be sure to check him out. And another big shout out to my good stuff buddy, Dave Sunstorm. You know, the king of the good stuff. Be sure to check out my friend Dave Sunstorm. So, Info Panels, once again, brought to you by the Daily Dan blog. We see Fat Albert being a entrepreneur. Entrepreneur. We see Fat Albert buying bicycles. We see Fat Albert helping his mom with some money. We see Fat Albert being the man. We see his employees go on revolt. They want to be partners. They're going to expand the route. They're going to make more money by having more people. And the businessman says, well, some things don't always go like you expect. And that's when Fat Albert learned that selling lemonade, yep, is a summertime business. Wah, wah, wah. Nobody buys lemonade in the snow. And here comes Bill. He's going to tell you a thing or two at the end. You can pause it and read Bill's $1 million advice. I'm sure that worked out good for everybody back in the day. And in the next story, here's Bill. He's going to tell you a thing or two about helping a friend with a problem, because Bill's really the one you want telling you how to help a friend with a problem. Well, let me tell you, you gotta slip him to Mickey. You gotta slip him to Mickey, then you can give him the Dickie. Yeah, because I'm Bill Cosby, and that's what I do. I slip you the Mickey and give you the Dickie. Want a pudding pop, baby? Oh, my God, I don't know. I shouldn't crack on Bill like that. Has it been too soon, YouTube? Let me know in the comments below. Anyway, Bill Cosby's giving up a good lesson this time about not telling friends about their problems. He's little dude, he gonna pick up a bunch of bottles of cologne and try to do a cologne sale, because they always try to sell something, make some money on Fat Albert and the Cosby Kids. So he's trying to sell his cologne. He's walking around and nobody's buying it, and he can't figure out why. Then he go by the store and look at his stuff. They put a big sale on this day to sell cologne for half price, so they put homie out of business. Oh, that's bad. So he tried to sell his product to the cologne store, but they don't want none. So now he's stuck with all this cologne. And they're all trying samples, and they find out that the cologne he's selling don't attract the girls. It attracts the dogs. Yep, they're getting chased by the canines with that stinky cologne. Fat Albert's telling his mama, like, why won't my cologne? The cologne won't work. Fat Albert's mama, give him a damn cookie and some milk, because Fat Albert looks like he needs a damn cookie and some milk. You know, I bet that motherfucker's got higher blood sugar than me. Oh boy, it's commercial time. And yeah, we get commercials for a Grit magazine. I've been through that before. And then you can check out Turok. Oh, I like Turok. Hey, by the way, I've got a couple of Turok comic books. Maybe one day in the way future, I'll get around to reviewing them. I just picked up 20 new comic books this week, and this is one of them that I'm reviewing today. I moved it to the top of the list because I want to get it on the wall, because it's based on an old TV show, and you know that's my thing. I'm going to do cool stuff like this for the next, I don't know, next couple of weeks, because, you know, around about the middle of September and October, you're going to get nothing but horror. Hell, I may double down and do 2 horror comic books a week then. And you get this cool ad for the t-shirts. I was checking them out while I was talking. Hell, I even had that Starsky and Hutch one. My sister had that damn Sean Cassidy one. Yeah, check out all the cool things you could have ordered back in 1978, I believe it was. Well, once again, YouTube, Full Panels brought to you by the Daily Dan Blog. As the Cosby Kids try to sell this damn cologne, they going everywhere. They using up more of it. They tried it out on some girls, and the girls walked on by and said, "Oh, boy, that shit stinks." So they don't know what to do. They decide to go to the damn movies. What? Oh, and at the movies, they managed to sell it all to the customers because the theater smells so bad. Way to go, Fat Albert. You sold that stinking shit to a bunch of people at the theater because the theater was a piece of crap that really stunk. And Bill says, well, that's the way you do it, boys and girls, as he gives that subtle wink to the crowd. That wink that worries all the young ladies. Back in the day, right, Bill? Oh, my God, Bill Cosby. I can't get over Bill Cosby in one of my comic books. Oh my God, YouTube, I cannot control the excitement. Wow, 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 look at this. Oh my God, it's a 2-page spread for a CBS Saturday morning back in the day, where you can see ads for Popeye cartoons, Bugs Bunny cartoons, Roadrunner cartoons, and then the Super 7. Oh my God, the stuff that the Daily Dan freaking loved. You remember Spider-Woman? It was called Web-Woman back in the day. That's a cartoon you don't see much about these days. You can see Batman, Tarzan Hour, yeah, and Jason of Star Command. Oh, God, I love Jason of Star Command. You should look that up on YouTube. Watch a few episodes of old Jason. Yes, sir, Bob. Then you can check out ISIS. ISIS, I loved ISIS. I'm going to get me an ISIS comic book and review that one. And then, of course, you got this homo swimming through the water. That's Aquaman. And then Super Stretch and the Micro Women. And I don't think I've seen that too much, but I did check out this. Yes, I did. Space Academy. Now, that was a cool show. I think it had that guy from Lost in Space on it, didn't it? And, of course, Fat Albert and the Cosby Kids. And that's the Fat Albert that I'm reviewing right now. Oh, my goodness. And then you got whatever in the blue heck in the news was. Do you remember in the news? I probably went and took a pee when that was on. Well, anyway, that's some awesome stuff to put in this comic book. So in Full Panels, brought to you by Daily Dan Blog, I show you a comic book where I'll probably enjoy the commercials more than the comic book. And to give that little art update, I love the art in this comic book. It looks just like what you seen on TV back in the day. You even got Bill telling you a thing or two. And, oh, Bill, look, I owe you $15, Freddie. back a month ago. Would you trust Bill? Look at Bill. Do you trust Bill? I'm going to get off Bill's butt, I bet. He's had enough problems without Daddy Dan picking on him. Well, anyway, Fat Albert wanting something he can't pay for. Fat Albert agreed to do some work for this guy because he can't pay for this TV thing he wants, right? This thing to make his TV work where it was broke. So Fat Albert fill out an IOU because I'm Fat Albert and I spent all my money on cookies and I ain't got money to pay you, boy. So anyway, he puts his little thing up there and gets his TV working, gets all happy. He's counting up change. I owe you, but I have no money. He's going to, well, you know, Fat. You know what you got to do, bye. And while Fat Albert thinks over his my ass is broke predicament, we get a commercial for flips. These little stupid things you wore on your finger and flipped them, and they made superheroes, and they were only 75 cents each for that little cardboard piece of garbage that flipped. I hated that. And you get an ad for them damn sea monkeys, which turned out to be some kind of little amoeba-looking things that didn't look nothing like this. I wanted to see them little people. I did not get it. So Fat Albert is stressing. Fat Albert trying to borrow money from all his friends to pay that IOU off. All his friends are like, we ain't got no money. We hope to borrow money from you, you stupid goof. Fat Albert sitting in front TV feeding his fat face, not worrying about it. Fat Albert sees somebody owing somebody some money, kicking that ass. Fat Albert gets all worried about it. Fat Albert's sweating it. Oh my God, I gotta pay the guy, but I have no money. But I want to watch TV and eat cookies. Fat Albert sees on the news for somebody else that didn't pay their debt. Got that ass whooped. Fat Albert's all upset. Fat Albert's like, whatever will I do? Well, you know, Bill Cosby's telling this story, so I guess that's how it's going to work out. Well, Fat Albert, you know what happens when you can't pay your bill, little fella? Come on in here and sit down in the back. Fat Albert runs for the door in terror, flags down his mom and dad, and gets them to pay the bill. The end. Kind of makes you wonder where this was about to go, don't it, fella? Oh my God, Bill Cosby's in the book. Yeah, Bill's getting all dressed up for a dinner party. Well, I guess we know Bill's about to have a good night because you ever been to a Bill Cosby dinner party? You have a fine dinner. You have some good dessert. He slip you the Spanish fly and you drink, and you wake up the next morning and you've been Cosby'd. Oh my God. Well, anyway, Fat Albert's daddy getting all dressed nice. Fat Albert's daddy getting dressed up. He going out to a dinner party. He gonna love on the wife. He gonna take her to the dinner party with him. Now leave Fat Albert along with the kids. So you know, Fat Albert, he can go spend $10,000 on groceries. Probably spend every penny his mom and dad gave him to do stuff. I'm buying some damn groceries. That's right. They're going to get together and they're going to cook up food for this big dinner party. They're going to cook up a fucking turkey. They're going to cook up some tater salad. They're going to cook up a pie. They're getting everything ready. And Fat Albert, you know that fat fucker, he's sipping, slurping, and tasting everything. You'd be lucky you got some food left with Fat Albert around by the time everybody get there. But people start showing up. And they say, like, oh, we ought to come early because Fat Albert's there. You know, he's going to be trying to eat everything. And they all looking at the turkey and they all happy. How they going to make some s'mores over the stove? It must be like a Thanksgiving thing or something. And then you get the commercials for all the cool stuff you could have ordered back in 1978. And I'm just going to go through it real quick because I've talked about this plenty of times. So we'll save that for another time. And then we're going to see Mickey Mouse sitting his little Disney ass over here, drawing his little playmates for the Disney stuff. And how did that get in this comic book? This ain't a Disney comic book. Well, Fat Albert's all interested in the food. Fat Albert's waiting to eat. Boy, you better not get in that guy's way. Look, you got a hot girl with a sexy booty standing there. Fat Albert's looking at the cake in the refrigerator. Fat Albert, you got issues, dude. You've got issues. Anyway, they cutting the cake. They're having the cake. They eating up some food. By the time Daddy get home, Fat Albert done attacked it, and it ain't nothing but a pile of bones laying there. But that's okay, because it's just a dinner, and nobody really cares, and it had no point. And why'd they even put this damn thing in the comic book? And the big thing is, we're sorry you got here late. You're going to be hungry, because Fat Albert Daddy didn't get none, because Fat Albert's a fat pig. The end. Fat Albert ate it all. What a way to end the comic book, making Fat Albert look like such a slob and a pig. Oh, and this really irks me. Look at that. Damage on the comic book. Oh, that takes the grade value down just a little bit of this one. That means I probably overpaid for this 4. I paid the price that you'd pay for a 6. For a 4, because it's damaged. But it's only damaged on the back cover, and I only care about the front cover. And I don't really care about the monetary cover because I just take the monetary value off. I use it for wall art. I had that set of soldiers. Me and my brother used them for target practice. And once again, yeah, could I have ordered, want all this stuff if you sold them stupid seeds? I hated the stupid seeds. Oh, and the seed thing goes on and on and on and on. There's a copy of how you could enter and sell all this crap and get these crappy prizes, even though that racetrack was some good shit. It lasted a couple of years. And I guess that about wraps it up. That's my look at Fat Albert and the Cosby Kids. Number 27 from 1978. I really dug the art. It looked really good. It looked as good as the cartoon series did on television. The art was off the chain. The stories were okay, but they were Bill Cosby orientated Fat Albert stories, so you kind of got what you got with the cartoon on TV, I guess. Be sure to let me know what you think about this book in the comments below. Be sure to check out my comic book channel, the Fat Comic Book Guy. You can see a picture of that at the beginning of this video. Be sure to check me out for my next live stream, Saturday nights after Saturday Night Live, 13 o'clock live, where we'll be talking about Bigfoot and hollering out all my favorite channels and my friends. Until next time, this is Danny Staten saying, blog over, dudes! Blog over!